The Hong Kong Jockey Champions Cup looks to be a rematch between 9 horses coming through from the Hollywoodbets Gr, including 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th placed horses in Cousin Casey, Royal Victory, Flagman and See It Again, along with one significant other in Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge winner Dave the King. Will horses from the Hollywoodbets Gr be feeling the effects of their recent run, giving Dave the King the advantage? Will the weight for age conditions now favour See It Again and have luck go his way? Can Cousin Casey shed his tag of running second and take home the prize? And what about Flagman, whom the stable rates so highly? It's a strong lineup of 10 to face the starter. Race favourite is the Michael Roberts trained See It Again. He'll be hoping to cap his 4-year-old season with a 3rd Grade 1 win. The colt was in the Cape for the summer season, where he finished just over 3 lengths behind Double Superlative in the Group 1 World Sports Betting Cape Town Met on January the 27th.
See It Again in between horses. He had to find the pack in towards the outside. We find a staying on Double Superlative past the 200. Rascallion in front. Double Superlative is on the chase without question. See It Again got some work to do. Rascallion, here comes Double Superlative finishing strongly. Double Superlative makes a statement. Double Superlative has won the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. Rascallion bold in defeat in 2nd. 3rd went the way of Without Question, and See It Again managed 4th.
He returned to KZN and after a 4-month break ran 3rd by 3 lengths to Dave the King in the Group 1 Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge on June the 8th.
The in-line for home and Dave the King in front. Took the lead from it, Weary, it's raining William. Then Give Me Another Chance, Cousin Casey. See It Again, Main Defender. Sandringham Summit, Gladiatorian under the outside. It's Dave the King in front. He's got 200 metres left to run. See It Again 2nd, Sandringham Summit and Cousin Casey. Dave the King continues to lead. He's got a 2-length lead. And Dave the King has won it. Dave the King picks up a big Grade 1. 2nd, Cousin Casey, See It Again. See It Again, lovely comeback run.
It set him up for another tilt at the Hollywoodbets Gr crown, having finished 2nd last year. Shouldering 60 kilos and giving weight to the field, his run was commendable, considering a luckless run to the line. He still managed 5th and just less than 2 lengths behind the younger and well-handicapped Oriental Charm, who shouldered just 53.
Winchester Mansion, Oriental Charm. Flagman's running a big race, Royal Victory. Tlatloui's running on, See It Again's on the inside. Trying to close in Future Swing. Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it. And down the inside, here's Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey. Royal Victory's right there, and between runners, Flagman. See It Again had to be eased at a vital stage. So See It Again, his stride and momentum broken. He was trying to go through there, and then you can see Pierce Stratum, the gap shuts there, and he has to take action.
You know, he ran a fantastic race. I mean, I was very proud of his run. Unfortunately, the incident that happened so close at home cost us 3rd prize money and 3rd place, which is, was annoying. I was a bit gutted because, on paper he was 3rd in the race, and, it was sad. I felt a bit, rejected after the race. But what can you do? That's horse racing. And but he still ran a great race. I think with the weight, giving weight all around 3+ kilos. I mean, he ran his heart out. I mean, people can't knock him. I know they said, a 2nd run after race. There was nothing wrong with this horse. This horse was right for the day. And, he ran according.
How has he been since that run?
He pulled up great, I must say. Obviously a bit tired for a couple of days. Yeah. He's freshened up nicely. He's looking magnificent. And we're very happy with him. He's doing well. Drawn on the outside, look, there's only 10 runners. Yeah. We're going to need a bit of luck, but saying that, it might suit us. Because I think there will be pace. There got to be pace in the race because, there's a lot of horses that's running there, the main opposition from the July, and, they fit and they stay. But, this time I think it's a bit different. Now we're on a level playing field, all the same weights, so we'll see.
The race usually favours fresh horses who didn't line up in the Hollywoodbets Gr, which took place 3 weeks ago on July the 6th. That points to the Mike de Kock trained and current 2nd favourite, Dave the King. He'll be ready to go, having enjoyed a 7-week break after his last run. Since being gelded, Dave the King is a different horse. On April the 6th at Turpentine, he gave an indication of what was to come when just over 4 lengths behind Royal Victory in the Group 1 Whirlpool Champions Challenge.
300 metres left to go, and here's Winchester Mansion. He's hit the front in the Whirlpool Premiers Champions Challenge from Royal Victory on the outside. Then comes Dave the King, but it's still Winchester Mansion. Royal Victory is coming home hard on the outside. These are the two, Royal Victory and Winchester Mansion. Winchester Mansion, Royal Victory, but Royal Victory is going to follow up on a Summer Cup win by winning another big one today. Group 1 for Royal Victory, Winchester Mansion, Aragosta third, Dave the King was fourth.
Whilst his penultimate was simply a pinnacle stakes over 1,500 metres at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, it was the way in which he won that attracted attention.
They come to the 300 and Dave the King given the full go-ahead by Craig Zaki. 200 to go, clear by 2.5. It's Reigning William the Shepherd, Royal Victory, but Dave the King's got his battle armour on and he will conquer this field. Dave the King much the stronger. The Shepherd second, Royal Victory, it's Reigning William.
I personally think the miles is best, saying that this horse has won 4 sprints.
Yeah.
He's won a mile. He's run places over 2,000.
Yeah.
You can't get them much more versatile than what he comes, and I just think at the end of the day he's a big striding horse. He's tough, and he can just about go anywhere, and he's going to give a good account of himself.
Last time out, he vindicated the belief that Mike de Kock had in him when winning the Group 1 Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge over the mile.
The inline for home and Dave the King in front. Took the lead from it, Weary, it's Reigning William. Then Give Me Another Chance, Cousin Casey. See It Again, Main Defender. Sandringham Summit, Gladiatorian under the outside. It's Dave the King in front. He's got 200 metres left to run. See It Again second, Sandringham Summit and Cousin Casey. Dave the King continues to lead. He's got a 2-length lead and Dave the King has won it. Dave the King picks up a big Grade 1. Second, Cousin Casey, See It Again. He is a known front runner. He's a relentless front runner. And now that he's been gelded, he's picked his big Grade 1 prize. Dave the King has actually won it with ease.
This horse is deadly up to a mile.
Absolutely. You know, it took me a long time to convince the partnership to geld him. But since he's gelded, he is honestly a different horse. And well done to them. They've been patient with this horse. I know it's been frustrating at times.
Although Dave the King goes 200 metres further than what may be considered his optimum, champion jockey for the season Richard Foree has been booked to ride him for the first time. The wide draw of 9 out of 10 will allow him to use his big action and get to the front where he likes it the most.
Cousin Casey starts to lengthen.
Cousin Casey won the Group 1 Whirlpool Moment of the Day Champion Stakes on this day in 2022. 2 years later, and now in the care of Sean Terry, the colt looks deserving of a second Group 1 win, having run second in his last 3 starts. He kicked off his champion season campaign when running a quarter of a length behind Royal Aussie in the Group 2 Independent on Saturday Drill Hall Stakes over 1,400 metres.
Homeward bound Independent on Saturday Drill Hall Stakes Grade 2. Humdinger comes forward. Royal Aussie now asked to come home. Cousin Casey's looking for a way through. Gladiatorians on the outside. Royal Aussie on the inside. Royal Aussie now driven into the lead. Cousin Casey exploding through late on, but it's Royal Aussie, Gladiatorian and Cousin Casey. Royal Aussie from an unlucky Cousin Casey. The gap did not open at the right time for Cousin Casey, and Royal Aussie will take it with both hands.
A month later, he crossed the line just over 2 lengths behind Dave the King in the Group 1 Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge.
The inline for home and Dave the King in front. Took the lead from it, Weary, it's Reigning William. Then Give Me Another Chance, Cousin Casey. See It Again, Main Defender. Sandringham Summit, Gladiatorian under the outside. It's Dave the King in front. He's got 200 metres left to run. See It Again second, Sandringham Summit and Cousin Casey. Dave the King continues to lead. He's got a 2-length lead and Dave the King has won it. Dave the King picks up a big Grade 1. Second, Cousin Casey, See It Again.
Last time out, he put up a courageous performance in the Group 1 Hollywoodbets Durban July, when a quarter of a length second again, this time behind Oriental Charm.
Winchester Mansion, Oriental Charm. Flagman's running a big race, Royal Victory. Louis running on, See It Again's on the inside. Trying to close in, Future Swing. Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it. And down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm. Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey.
Very pleased with Cousin Casey and the way that he has come out of the July. It was a cracking run. He did all but win. He's thriving back home. Got a lovely draw. He's got to raise his game a little at these weights, but I'm sure he will be competitive.
Royal Victory's coming home strongly in the closing stages, and Royal Victory's burst through.
Having raided the high vault in November last year to claim honours in the Group 1 Betway Summer Cup over 2,000 metres, the Nathan Cotson-trained Royal Victory returned in April this year to land a second Group 1 when going the same trip, this time in the Whirlpool Premier's Champions Challenge. He beat Winchester Mansion by half a length on the line.
300 metres left to go, and here's Winchester Mansion. He's hit the front in the Whirlpool Premier's Champions Challenge from Royal Victory on the outside. Then comes Dave the King, but it's still Winchester Mansion. Royal Victory is coming home hard on the outside. These are the two, Royal Victory and Winchester Mansion. Winchester Mansion, Royal Victory, but Royal Victory is going to follow up on a Summer Cup win by winning another big one today. Group 1 for Royal Victory. Winchester Mansion, Aragosta third. Dave the King was fourth.
Leading into the Hollywoodbets Durban July, Royal Victory had a prep run in a Pinnacle Stakes over 1,500 metres at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on May the 19th. He crossed the line in third, 3.5 lengths behind Dave the King.
They come to the 300 and Dave the King given the full go-ahead by Craig Zaki. 200 to go, clear by 2.5. It's Reigning William the Shepherd, Royal Victory, but Dave the King's got his battle armour on and he will conquer this field. Dave the King much the stronger. The Shepherd second, Royal Victory, it's Reigning.
Come July the 6th, Royal Victory ran a commendable race, when third by just under 1.5 lengths to Oriental Charm and Cousin Casey.
Winchester Mansion, Oriental Charm. Flagman's running a big race, Royal Victory. Louis running on, See It Again's on the inside. Trying to close in, Future Swing. Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it. And down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey. Royal Victory's right there.
What did you make of his Hollywoodbets Durban July run?
I was very happy with it, Michelle. I thought he was a little bit unlucky turning for him. If he had gone up the inside, I think it would have been a different story. I feel he would have fought out the finish. Muzi, obviously, you haven't got much time to think, and Muzi switched out for a run. But if he went in, I think it would have been a different story.
How's he taken that run?
He came out the run very well. He's eating up well. He's nice and sound. I'm very happy with him. Usually that July takes a lot out of a horse, but if you look, I didn't actually give my hard prep into the July. He had the one run, he had the 7 weeks in between. After July, it's actually like his second run in the July, and should be spot on. It's third run off the rest. Draw 8, I don't think it's too bad for him. He likes to come from off them a bit. Small field, which I'm happy about. Muzi knows him very well. If anything, I'll be worried about I think a little bit further would be better, the 2,000. But 18 is still fine for him.
Having won a middle stakes over 1,900 metres early in May, the Gareth Van Zyl-trained Flagman took a leap up in class when taking multiple group winner Green with Envy to the line in the Group 1 Daily News 2000.
Green with Envy's hooked out, got 3 or 4 to go. William Ironarm and Flagman's running on. Click Louis, Green with Envy's now put to the test, and Green with Envy comes into the lead. Flagman's trying to throw out the challenge. Green with Envy from Flagman over the last 100. Green with Envy, Flagman won't go away. Green with Envy and Flagman and it. Green with Envy just made it, Flagman. And then came Barbaresco. What a thriller. What a run from Flagman. They have a stirring duel and number 5 will just prevail. Flagman puts its nose down, goes down by a short head.
It was no flash in the pan, as Flagman franked his form when running fourth and just under 1.5 lengths behind Oriental Charm in the Hollywoodbets Durban July. It was an impressive performance, seeing the colt jump from the second widest gate of all.
Flagman's running a big race, Royal Victory. Louis running on, See It Again's on the inside. Trying to close in, Future Swing. Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it. And down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm. Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey. Royal Victory's right there. And between runners, Flagman, See It Again.
Very good run. And yeah, pity about the draw, but under the circumstances he ran very well. The draw is much more favourable than in the July, and the jockey knows him well now, Sereno, and hopefully he can capitalise on his knowledge of the horse now, and yeah, be in a position to sort of finish the race stronger at the business end.
What is it about this horse that makes him the athlete he is?
I suppose he's got that little it. And, you know, it's unexplainable, really. And certain athletes have got it, and sports people have it, and certain racehorses have it, and I think Flagman's got it. And, yeah, I'm expecting him to perhaps really redeem himself and be a big runner in this race.
How difficult is it bringing your horse back down from a 2200 to an 1800?
I ran fourth in the July with the Apache, and then he came out and 3 weeks later won the same race. And Bulsara ran in the July with him, and they ran fourth and fifth in the July, and there was a short head separating them in this race. And so we finished first and second coming off the 2200. We actually weren't going to nominate him for the champions, but he was so fresh and bucking in the paddock and just looked fantastic that we put his name in the hat, and yeah, no, he's come through well, so we're going to take our chances.
Last year's winner of the Hollywoodbets Durban July, Winchester Mansion, ran 4 1/4 lengths behind Royal Victory in the Group 1 Betway Summer Cup in November last year.
They passed the 200. Atticus Finch also looking for room, has got 2 lengths to find on the leader, but it's now safe passage with 150 to go. Royal Victory is right there as well. Royal Victory's coming home strongly in the closing stages, and Royal Victory's burst through. Royal Victory wins the Betway Summer Cup from safe passage. Bless my stars.
He was then half a length second to Royal Victory again in the Group 1 Whirlpool Premiers Champions Challenge on April the 6th this year.
300 metres left to go, and here's Winchester Mansion. He's hit the front in the Whirlpool Premiers Champions Challenge from Royal Victory on the outside. Then comes Dave the King, but it's still Winchester Mansion. Royal Victory is coming home hard on the outside. These are the two, Royal Victory and Winchester Mansion. Winchester Mansion, Royal Victory, but Royal Victory is going to follow up on a Summer Cup win by winning another big one today. Group 1 for Royal Victory. Winchester Mansion, Aragosta third.
Last time out, when trying to make it back-to-back wins in the Hollywoodbets Durban July, he ran just over 6 lengths back in 12th to his well-handicapped stable companion, Oriental Charm.
Winchester Mansion, Oriental Charm. Flagman's running a big race, Royal Victory. Louis running on, See It Again's on the inside. Trying to close in, Future Swing. Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it, and down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm. Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey. Royal Victory's right there, and between runners, Flagman. See it again.
Winchester Mansion, he's handled his July run very well. Obviously it wasn't quite the race or the run we were all expecting from him. You know, I thought when Cabello came and turned for home, he was going to quicken up, and I thought, you know, from the position he was within the whole race, I definitely thought he was going to run a much better race than that. But, you know, he kind of just quickened up a little bit for Cabello from the 400 and then just sustained there. So definitely not his run. I think I may have just over-prepared him a touch. You know, with the lengthy layoff, I'd rather be, especially for the July, I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared. So put a line through his last run. I wouldn't say that's a true Winchester Mansion we all know and love. And, you know, I've freshened him up a little bit now. He's doing very well back at home. His coat's actually improved a little bit after his last run, and And I think from draw 4, you know, he's going to be able to get into a good, comfortable position for nothing. And I think he can definitely be a bit of a shake-up here. You know, this is a very strong field. There's some proper horses in this race with the likes of Royal Victory, Dave the King, See It Again, Flagman, Cousin Casey. Yeah, it's a very strong field to say the least. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't exclude Winchester Mansion, and if you do, it's at your own detriment.
The Johan Janse van Vuren trained Barbaresco is a winner of 3 and stakes placed when second by just over a length to Main Defender in the Grade 3 Betway Got the Green Light Stakes.
Barbaresco down the inside, Champagne Cocktail still 6 to go, then came Hotter Ruby. It's Main Defender with 150 left to go. Barbaresco's on the far inside. Main Defender has this race at his mercy, and it's all Main Defender. He's put 2 lengths between himself and the opposition, and Main Defender will beat home Barbaresco a length and a quarter at the end.
That was over 1,400 metres, with him stepping up in class and distance in the Group 1 Daily News 2000. He caught the eye when a credible third and 2.5 lengths behind Green with Envy and Flagman.
And Green with Envy comes into the lead. Flagman's trying to throw out the challenge. Green with Envy from Flagman over the last 100. Green with Envy, Flagman won't go away. Green with Envy and Flagman at it. Green with Envy just made it, Flagman. And then came Barbaresco. What a thriller. A nice run, Barbaresco back in third.
He took his place in the Hollywoodbets Durban July on July the 6th when running 3.5 lengths behind the winner, Oriental Charm.
Let Louis running on, See It Again's on the inside, trying to close in Future Swing, Flagman with an explosive finish, Green with Envy's getting into it, and down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying, Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey, Royal Victory's right there.
I'm Jockey Gavin Arena. I ride number 5 Barbaresco in the Hong Kong Jockey Club Group 1 over 1800 at Greyville this weekend. He ran a great race last time in the Durban July. He ran a fantastic race. He got beaten 3 lengths. He moved up really well. He looked very threatening, and I think he just laid down that last furlong. I think that maybe the distance just got to him. Looking forward to the 1800. I probably think it's his ideal trip, and he's in a great space, so looking for a positive run.
The first of Justin Smith's coupling, Double Superlative, came back from a career-threatening injury to win the Group 1 World Sports Betting Cape Town Met on January the 27th. It was a phenomenal achievement for the Group 1 winning colt at 2, who then missed his 4-year-old season.
Past the 200, Rascallion in front, Double Superlative is on the chase without question. See It Again got some work to do. Rascallion, here comes Double Superlative, finishing strongly. Double Superlative makes a statement. Double Superlative has won the World Sports Betting Cape Town Met. Rascallion bold in defeat in second. Third went the way of Without Question, and See It Again managed fourth.
With the intention of standing him at stud placed on hold, Double Superlative reappeared 4.5 months later in a Pinnacle Stakes over 1,600 metres. In need of the run, he was just over 5.5 lengths behind Get Impressed.
Double Superlative on the inside, then queuing behind that one, Sovereign State. Lady Ice is still finding on the lead though. Lady Ice from Get Impressed over the last 100. Get Impressed and Lady Ice, nothing between the two of them. Get Impressed and Lady Ice in a ding-dong struggle. Oh, I'm not going to split them. And a couple of lengths back then to Double Superlative, obviously badly in need of the outing.
3 weeks later, on July the 6th, he ran 9th when 4 3/4 lengths behind Oriental Charm in the Hollywoodbets Durban July.
Winchester Mansion, Oriental Charm. Flagman's running a big race, Royal Victory. Let Louis running on, See It Again's on the inside. Trying to close in Future Swing, Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it, and down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey. Royal Victory's right there.
Look, I thought it was an incredible run considering that everyone knew that we were 1 run short. I think he got beat under 5 lengths. But certainly Daniel Muscat, I felt sorry for him. He came all the way here, stayed in a noisy hotel, and got given some not great rides, and I'm hoping to make up for that in the summer. But great run. But as I said, it did help having Daniel. It puts on another length onto the horse's run. Not far back. He's not quite ready for a 2-2, but certainly bring him back to the 1800. He'll make his presence felt. Certainly a very, very strong race, but doing really well at home. And wouldn't surprise me to see him, especially with a rider like Keegan DeMello, could pop up.
And the draw?
At Greyville, doesn't matter where you're drawn. You get taken out if you're on the inside, and if you're going, you probably want to be 20 out of 20, to be honest. Draws mean absolutely nothing at Greyville. Good draws a bad draws a good draw, so good luck.
Like Royal Victory, this will be Double Superlative's third run after a rest. Both will strip fitter horses. The second of Justin Snaith's runners, Hlului, is a Group 2 winner, having landed the Cape Punters Cup over 1,600 metres in November last year.
Snow Pilot taken on by Hlului, Green with Envy finishing hard. Hlului and Snow Pilot. Hlului grabbed the upper hand and won. Hlului ran down Snow Pilot.
In his last 3 starts, he was fourth by 2 lengths to Green with Envy in the Group 2 World Sports Betting Guineas on May the 8th.
Looking for Sandringham Summit. He's coming up the extreme outside, and he's starting to come home with Midwinter Wind. Midwinter Wind. Sandringham Summit's now putting it together. Green with Envy on the outside. Sandringham Summit, Snow Pilot, Green with Envy. It's going to be close. Oh, Green with Envy got up on the nod from Sandringham Summit.
He then finished 6th by just under 7 lengths to Green with Envy again, this time in the Group 1 Daily News 2000, 2.5 weeks later.
Hlului's now taken it up. The Grey King. Green with Envy's hooked out, got 3 or 4 to go. William Ironarm and Flagman's running on. Hlului, Green with Envy's now put to the test, and Green with Envy comes into the lead. Flagman's trying to throw out the challenge. Green with Envy from Flagman over the last 100. Green with Envy, Flagman won't go away. Green with Envy and Flagman, and it's Green with Envy just made it, Flagman, and then came Barbaresco. What a thriller.
Last time out in the Hollywoodbets Durban July, he came in as a reserve runner after the scratching of stable companion without question, to cross the line just over 2.5 lengths behind Oriental Charm.
Louis running on, Flagman's on the inside, trying to close in, future swing, Flagman with an explosive finish, Green with Envy's getting into it, and down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying, Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey, Royal Victory's right there.
I was very impressed with his run, to be honest. He's just slowly getting there. I do think back to 1800, even a mile, I think he'd be deadly. So back to 1800, he was one of those horses that was taken out. Sadly, when a horse went wrong in the race, he was taken out, and Rachel had to make a quick change in direction. So very, certainly a horse very hard in this class. I mean, these races have become very tough, going to be hard for him, but certainly a horse could be the little dark horse in the race. His work today was of a very high standard.
The Robin Klaasen-trained Purple Pitcher was in sparkling form during the Highveld autumn season, rounding it off with a win in the Group 1 Tab SA Derby over 24.50.
300 metres left to go. Purple Pitcher is challenged by Pure Predator. It's these two. Pure Predator on the outside of Purple Pitcher. Mondial is in behind that, but Purple Pitcher seems to be finding Pure Predator, and down the inside is Mondial. It's still Purple Pitcher from Mondial. Mondial is coming home strongly at Purple Pitcher, but Purple Pitcher went on to win at Purple Pitcher.
Returning to racing after a 2-month break, he was disappointing when finishing just over 4 lengths back and 9th behind the winner Meridius.
200 to go, Meridius. Atticus Finch down the inside. It's Meridius, Atticus Finch. Son of Rogers over the top, running on strongly. Meridius from Atticus Finch is fighting back. Meridius from Atticus Finch. Meridius beat Atticus Finch. Son of Rogers ran third, then Perfect Witness, Pomodoro's Jet. Further back wins Indian Ocean, and then only came Purple Pitcher.
Hoping for a better run come the Hollywoodbets Durban July, his form carried through, running over 10 lengths behind eventual winner Oriental Charm. He'll be hoping to improve on this and regain his earlier Highveld form.
Close in future swing, Flagman with an explosive finish. Green with Envy's getting into it, and down the inside, yes, Cousin Casey flying. Cousin Casey on the inside, Oriental Charm from Cousin Casey.
I'm Calvin Abib, and I'll be riding Purple Picture. Purple Picture is a multiple Group 1 winner. He's won Group 1, came over 1800 metres in the South African Classic. He's a very well-performed 3-year-old colt. This will be the first time that I'll be aboard him in a race, but I have gone through all his reruns and been fortunate enough to sit on him at track. He's in a very good space. His well-being's he's doing very well, and we'll be jumping from barrier 3. Very excited to ride him on Sunday.
10 runners go to post in the Group 1 Hong Kong Jockey Club Champions Cup. It's carded as race 8 and goes off at 16:50.